Welcome, everyone. Welcome to this channel. If you haven't been here, my name is 0262, and if you haven't seen my content before, you're really not missing out. Anyways, so i- today it's really just a new style for me, and I just really want to start giving my opinion on how games I like are gonna be. If it's like a new installment like what we're gonna be talking today, just a spoiler. Um, and it for now, I guess we could just call it gamer news. I don't know. I couldn't come up with a better name to be honest. But for the first part of today's news, or for the news, we're just gonna go deeper on the Call of Duty versus Battlefield debate for the next installment. Like, if I think it's going to be a better game, or you should just, you know, or what game is going to be better, or if you should just skip out and just play something else. Um, but yeah. Um, so get started, shall we? So let's start with Battlefield 6. And that comes out uh first out of the two games, which are Battlefield 6 and Call of Duty Black Ops 7. It's going to come out on October 10th of 2025, if y'all didn't know. I actually really enjoyed the Battlefield 6 game when the open beta was out. Um, like I said, because I enjoyed the Battlefield 6 beta, it doesn't mean it could be fully finished and fully tarnished. Like, look at the release of Battlefield 2042. It was hot garbage. It's just terrible. No one wanted to play it because it was just full of bugs. And this is just because it's made by EA, and we all know how EA is, let's be honest. But for me, the content of Battlefield 6 and the gameplay as well, it's really just gonna be between, or like, it's gonna probably be in the range of content of Battlefield, or like just in general, of Battlefield 2042, like the very, very beginning, or it's going to be like a Battlefront 2, where it's just gonna be a solid game all around. Like, everyone loves Battlefield, not Battlefield, Battlefront 2. I think at least. I don't think I've ever heard any like negative parts about it. Granted, there are some bugs still, but that's really about it. Um, Now, if y'all didn't know, Battlefield 6 is going to keep with the Battlefield vibe, which just meaning with that, it's just, we're not going to be seeing Peter Griffin or Stewie in a backpack, just running around gunning people down with a shotgun, or just operating a tank, and it's gonna be looking all goofy, like the next the next topic that we're gonna be talking about in a little bit. Um, but I'm really hoping that Battlefield 6 does really good, because it's had just it's such, I don't want to say it's a mid-series, but like I kind of have to. Like, there are good games, but they are overshadowed by other games. Like, for whatever reason, I loved Battlefield Hardline, right? I get a lot of people hate on it, but I just really loved it. But like I said, I'm hoping that it does really well, because the competition it's going against, it's I don't know how to explain it. It's Black Ops 7. Now, y'all might be wondering on why I'm disappointed in the Black Ops 7 reveal. And to be honest, it's going to be the fact that it's supposed to be a Black Ops 2 sequel for the campaign, and the gameplay is going to be futuristic, but a lot of people online have said that it's going to be just terrible. Just terrible. Because I don't know, bro. Like, I'm just worried for gaming and the Call of Duty franchise as a whole. Um, what do I got next on my like little list of things? Um, oh, there it is. The developers, I guess, they're gonna plan on releasing the game on November 14th of 2025, which it gives the game to grow in a month for the holiday season to see, how people like it, right? Like if Jimmy in the 8th grade wants a Call of Duty game, right? And it's just gonna be his first Call of Duty game, and his parents, aren't really gonna be into it. Um, or like if they do research, they could either get him the game or they cannot. Um, but yeah, it's just gonna be that gift season for Call of Duty. That's usually how they do it. Um, and who knows? Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be good for them. Um, but because it is Call of Duty, we're gonna have a COD next. I think they've been doing that since Modern Warfare 2 or 3. Don't quote me on that. I should have done my research a bit more, to be honest. Um, but it's gonna be the COD Next is gonna be happening on September 30th, um, which is gonna be nice. So then we can see for ourselves on if we're gonna like the game or not. Especially for the Call of Duty fans who are, I don't want to say they're starving, but like they, I don't know how to explain it really. um, yeah. So with the COD Next, hopefully we're gonna be able to see what content we're gonna get within the next year, or like how it's gonna be. Um, but yeah, so Black Ops 7, of what we can see from the trailers, it's gonna have a little wall jumping aesthetic, kind of like Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare. But I really don't know how it's going to be because it is different, and I really don't care that much anymore about Call of Duty. Um, but this now I'm just gonna talk about the things that I'm not excited for the Black Ops 7, and it's just gonna be like two things, to be honest. They're two main game modes. Warzone. Let's start with that. Um, but with Warzone being released in, I think it was the first season of Modern Warfare 2019. Um, ever since then, they've Call of Duty just been having a slump of terrible games. Just to name a few, we got Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3. I think Modern Warfare 3 is the best out of the three. And then for some whatever reason, a lot of people hate Black Ops 6, which I think is heresy because I think it's a good game, personally. I think the campaign's pretty good, or it's pretty solid. Um, I think I think the zombies is pretty good. I mean, I'm a zombies player, and I think the multiplayer does really well. Um, but yeah, just ever since Warzone was released, Call of Duty's just been having a slump of terrible games because pretty much all of them are just DLCs for Warzone, like just adding new guns, right? When they could have just done something else with it. Um, and then the next up is what was it? Oh, but going back to Warzone, it's kind of just made the game worse because now it's just more of a grind set, and it's kind of just a grind set and what is the current meta. Like, I know back in Modern Warfare 3, it was the Horus and the STG towards the end, and that was the only thing people were using, and it was just really annoying. but it's just the grind set and the meta, like I said. Because when it comes to grind set, I don't want to be seeing people running. I personally don't want to be seeing people running around with the mastery camo, whether it be like Damascus, Dark Matter, or something like other camo. When the game's been released for 2 weeks, right? It's so annoying, in my opinion. It is so annoying, um, because you just know that they just don't go outside, and it's kind of sad for us as a human race that we get to see people be like that. But the next thing is zombies. Zombies. Now, like I said earlier, I'm a zombies player, um, and I love Black Ops 6, even though people hated it, saying, "Oh, it's not as good as Black Ops 3, though." Right? Um, but the main thing that I'm not excited for is them bringing back the premise crew, aka Nikolai Richtofen, Dempsey, and Takeo or Takeo. I'm trying to quote what Richtofen said for that one map in Black Ops 3. Takeo. There we go. Takeo. Um, but we just got to give them a rest, dude. Right? We've been following these characters since Shino Numa of World at War. That was, I think, 15 years ago, maybe 17. Like, just give them a break, dude. Um, but I really don't have high expectations from the next Call of Duty installment. Because they're just money grabbing at this point, right? They're just a new FPS Pokemon. But it just sucks, dude. But I will say on this note, I do plan on giving like a monthly review, like on the month day or the exactly like 30 days after it was released. So you should be expecting a Battlefield 6 review and a Black Ops 7 review. Just be giving you my personal like opinion if it's worth purchasing or not. So then you're not wasting your money on a garbage game, or if it's kind of a good game, right? So like I said, because Battlefield 6 is going to be releasing on October 10th, I do plan on making that review video on November 10th of 2025, and not vice versa. And then with Black Ops 7 being released on November 14th, I will be releasing that month video on December 14th. Like I mean, if you all want me to explore more topics, just let me know that too. Like I don't plan on saying no, depending on the game. Like if it's a game that I can't play, then I'm probably not gonna give a review. Like I play on PlayStation 5, so just keep that in mind. But for now, I'm just gonna end it off here. If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. You can always change your minds because it is free. I'm not forcing you. I mean, unless you want to. I mean, make sure to click that bell icon to stay updated on new videos that might be showing up. And for now, I guess I'm gonna get back to playing games. Right now, I'm just grinding out Lego Star Wars. Woo! All right, peace, man.